Let's begin by welcoming you to Hospitality Engineering. Today we explore the essential practices of post-service wrap-up and continuous improvement. These final tasks close the circle of service and prepare the team for tomorrow's excellence. When done right, wrap-ups become the invisible strength behind consistent guest satisfaction. Every shift ends, but the quality standard must never fade. Importance of end-of-shift wrap-up. Let's begin with the importance of an effective end-of-shift wrap-up. As the shift ends, the service area must be restored to readiness for the next team. Cleanliness, safety, and guest comfort cannot be compromised. Wrap-up allows the detection of successes and weaknesses before they become habits. It sets the tone and foundation for smooth operations in the following day. When teams wrap up well, the next shift inherits clarity and confidence. Neglecting wrap-up leads to overlooked details, unresolved issues, and uneven service. A strong wrap-up preserves momentum, professionalism, and consistency. Clearing and cleaning responsibilities. Let's examine clearing and cleaning responsibilities. All tables, chairs, and guest touchpoints must be cleared and sanitized thoroughly. Waste and trash must be removed and bins cleaned. Service stations, counters, and guest areas need wiping, polishing, and organization. Supplies and tools must be returned to their correct places, ready for next use. Floors should be swept and mopped, and spills must be attended immediately. Glassware and cutlery should be checked and replaced if damaged. The visible appearance of guest zones reflects the hotel's attention to detail. Clean, organized spaces reassure guests and raise staff confidence. Handling guest feedback. Let's now turn to handling guest feedback. During wrap-up, record any guest compliments or complaints as soon as possible. Use the guest's own words if feasible to retain authenticity. Note any special requests or preferences for future reference. Share all feedback at shift handover so the next team can act. Identify recurring issues that may indicate gaps in procedure or training. Feedback is the raw data for improvement, not merely criticism. Every comment is an opportunity to elevate service. When teams listen and act, guest experience becomes a living journey, not a static promise. Updating shift reports. Let's focus on updating shift reports. Document any incident, service delays, or noteworthy events with detail and clarity. Record performance metrics such as table turnover times, response delays, or extra time lapses. Note inventory usage, shortages, or adjustments needed. Capture maintenance needs or equipment that malfunctioned. Use objective language so incoming teams understand exactly what occurred. Reports should be structured and legible, with clear points labeled for follow-up. Accurate reporting builds accountability and supports management decision-making. A good shift report is a bridge between teams, not just a formality. Reflection and continuous improvement. Let's reflect on continuous improvement practices. At the close of every shift, it is vital to reflect on challenges encountered. Consider pacing issues, guest rush periods, or communication gaps. Identify both personal and team strengths that contributed to smooth moments. Plan concrete actions to improve weak areas the next day. Whether it is pre-planning, teamwork, or training, you must put insights into action. Reflection encourages learning, adaptability, and growth. Over time, small improvements compound into outstanding performance. Continuous improvement becomes the heartbeat of service excellence. Coordinating with next shift. Let's discuss coordinating with the next shift team. Effective handover demands clarity and mutual respect. Highlight pending tasks, guest requests, and unresolved issues. Share tips from experience that help maintain service flow. Communicate any deviations from standard operations or temporary fixes. Ensure incoming staff understand special guest requests or VIP statuses. Use a structured handover format so nothing is overlooked. Miscommunication at shift change is the source of many breakdowns. When transitions are seamless, guests feel continuity, not disruption. Managing lost and found items. Let's address lost and found management after service. Search the dining area, seating zones, and guest pathways for items left behind. Log any found items precisely, description, time, location, and staff who found them. Store them securely according to hotel policy until returned. Notify security or front desk when valuables are found. Follow up if guests inquire later to return items promptly. Proper handling of lost items avoids guest frustration and builds trust. It shows commitment even after guests depart. Inventory checks post-service. Let's explore inventory checks after service. Count tableware, linens, condiments, and service supplies thoroughly. Compare with expected usage to spot discrepancies. Identify damaged, missing, or broken items needing replacement. Prepare a restocking list for the next shift. Check condition of consumables like napkins, coasters, or disposables. Document quantities and alert procurement or stock staff early. Accurate checks prevent shortages or service disruptions. Good inventory control is quiet support behind visible excellence. Equipment maintenance checks. Let's talk about equipment maintenance checks. Inspect service trolleys, tray stands, POS devices, and carts for wear or malfunction. Report faults or errors immediately to engineering or maintenance. Check power cords, wheels, hinges, and cleanliness. Schedule repairs or cleaning proactively, so everything is ready when needed. Never leave faulty tools to burden the next shift. Proper equipment readiness supports fluid operations. When tools fail, service lags. When tools are dependable, staff perform confidently. Team debriefing sessions. Let's review the value of team debriefings. Gather the team at shift end to review what went well and what posed challenges. Encourage open communication. Everyone should feel safe sharing insights. Listen actively to staff, validate good ideas, and assign follow-up actions. Align expectations and clarify next shift strategies. Debriefs foster teamwork, shared responsibility, and collective improvement. They transform individual lessons into team wisdom. A good debrief is a practice in unity and forward thinking. Time management review. Let's analyze time management after service. Review pacing across tables and courses to see where delays occurred. Identify bottlenecks, such as slow order entry or lag in kitchen handover. Recognize which practices helped maintain delay, maybe proactive clearing or prefetching items. Adjust planning or assignments to improve timing next shift. This reflection helps sharpen service rhythm and consistency. When time management is refined, guest experience flows naturally and staff stress reduces. Guest experience evaluation. Let's evaluate the guest experience. Review guest feedback and satisfaction scores gathered during the shift. Highlight moments that guests praised or found memorable. Identify gaps in service delivery, such as delays or unmet expectations. Link gaps to root causes, communication breakdown, resource constraints, or process flaws. Plan enhancements especially for VIP guests or special events. Use evaluation data to refine standards and performance. Guest experience evaluation is not judgment, it is a compass guiding improvement. Recording special requests. Let's focus on recording special requests carefully. Document dietary preferences, room preferences, seating quirks, or special guest notes. Share this information with kitchen, front office, and future shifts. Prepare for returning guests' comfort by storing these preferences in guest profiles. Personalization shows that the hotel pays attention. When returning guests feel recognized, loyalty deepens. Service becomes anticipatory, not reactive, when special requests are recorded and respected. Continuous learning and training notes. Let's emphasize continuous learning. Note areas where staff struggled or asked for support. Share best practices that emerged during the shift openly. Plan refresher sessions or mini trainings for detailed procedures. Encourage cross-training so staff can support multiple roles. Use feedback data to guide training modules. Growth mindset keeps the team dynamic, resilient, and confident. When teams invest in learning every day, standards rise naturally. Preparing for next day operations. Let's shift to preparations for the next day. Restock tables, service carts, condiments and amenities fully. Review reservations, special events, VIP arrivals, and staffing needs. Confirm that all tools, trays, and equipment are ready and functional. Check schedule conflicts, housekeeping timings, and maintenance tasks. Share any notes or plans with the morning team. When preparation is done tonight, stress tomorrow is reduced. Proactive planning turns tomorrow's service into a confident performance. Maintaining professionalism until end. Let's close with maintaining professionalism until the very last guest leaves. Even in late hours attitudes can slip, not here. Encourage teamwork, support, and a positive spirit among staff. Uphold hygiene and safety protocols rigorously until the end. Never allow shortcuts that jeopardize standards. Clean the environment continuously until all guest zones are pristine. The quality of service should never diminish as the night deepens. A strong close honors the brand promise at every moment. Let's conclude by thanking you for completing this module on post-service wrap-up and continuous improvement. Visit the LMS portal to complete the course and download your certificate. Carry these practices forward, refine each shift, and lead hospitality that leaves a legacy of excellence.